Hello everyone. We are Team NovaScript, and as part of Smart India Hackathon 2024, we have chosen the problem statement 1645. Uh, the problem statement title is An App and Web-Based Software for Productivity and Safety Management of Coal Mines. So, the background for this problem statement is despite the thrust on energy transition from fossil fuel sector to a cost competitive renewable energy sector, coal will remain pivotal to energy security of the nation in near future. India is targeting 1.5 billion ton coal production by the year 2030 to cater to the increasing energy needs of the country. To achieve the target, improved productivity and safety in coal mining is pivotal. And in order to achieve this, this problem statement has been divided into two parts. The first one is a digital shift handover log system, and the second one is a safety management plan as per the DGMS guidelines. So, in order to achieve all this, we have developed both an app as well as a website. So, firstly, let us look at the website we have developed. So, this is the login page of our website. Here we are provided with three fields by logging in: a username, the password, and the employee ID. And we also have the option for selecting the user type, which is either an employee or a supervisor. Here we also have an option to register a new account. And once we click register, it will ask the user for a username, for a password, as well as an employee ID, and also ask if he is a supervisor or an employee. So since we already have an account here, let us just log into the existing one. Here we have used encryption in order to providing much more security to our website and their users. So here let us select the option of use supervisor. And once we click login, we'll be redirected to the dashboard. Here, the dashboard is provided with a supervisor detail box where we'll be provided with the supervisor ID as well as the supervisor name. And also, uh, there is a box mentioning the shift timings where we'll be provided with the timing and time of the particular supervisor. Then the other details provided are the total employees that work under the particular supervisor, the total machines that are under the supervisor, and also the total number of sectors. Here we can also see a couple of graphs. Uh, the graphs refer to the total amount of coal collected per each sector. Here we have shown the graph for sector 1 and sector number 2. Now, the next option we have is employees. Here we have a navigation link. When we click the section employees, we'll be redirected to a page where it will show the amount, the name and other details of the employees that are under that supervisor. Here we have the section name, the machine used, the shift in and shift out timings, and also the amount of coal collected. All this information is entered while shifting registering of a employee, which will be shown later in the video. And once we click back to the dashboard, it will redirect us back to the dashboard. And then we also have an option for machines. Once we click that, it will show us the different machines which are available under the supervisor and also the corresponding details of each one. So here we have a dragline, a shovel, a dumper, a dozer, and a drill. The next we have a circular section where we'll be provided with the latest circulars from the Government of India regarding coal industry. Next is the report section. This is the last section of our supervisor dashboard. Here, the supervisor will have to fill out a form before he logs out for the day. This form will then be forwarded to the next supervisor who will check if there are any hazards which have to be dealt with before the start of the next shift. So let us just fill out this form. For the name of the section, let us just give section 1. For name of the supervisor, let us give the name as before. For name of the sector, let us give Northeast. And let us just choose today's date. The next section which he has to deal with is the details of the principal hazards which have been identified during that particular shift. So for the name of the hazard, let us just give gas leakage. Here, he's also provided with the option of choosing the risk rating of that particular hazard. There are three options: severe, moderate, or mild. So let us just choose severe for now. He can also mention the control measures for that particular hazard. Let us give proper ventilation system for this one. And he can also add remarks if required. And he also has a section for other safety considerations, which he can fill if necessary. And then he also has a, a list to tell the supervisor about the first aid facilities available. There are three options: satisfactory, needs check, and excellent. So let us just choose excellent. And lastly, he has to provide details about the environmental and air quality. So let us just fill excellent for now. And once we click submit, the whole report will be converted into a PDF form, which we can download directly. And this PDF can be used by the next supervisor during his section. So this is the report which is generated from the information which we have just entered. As you can see, there is the section name, the supervisor name, the sector name, and the end date. And here we can see the hazard name, the risk rating, and its control measures. So one critical aspect of our problem statement was the implementation of safety management plan as per the DGMS guidelines. And as you can see, we have successfully implemented it here. So once the PDF has been generated, it will redirect us back to the supervisor dashboard. Now, since we have covered all the sections of the supervisor dashboard, let us now log out from this. And next, let us log into an existing employee ID. For the username, we have employee1. The password remains encrypted, and the employee ID will be given as 2. And for the user type, let us just select employee. Once he logs in, he'll be redirected to this page where he will have two options: either shift operations log or safety measures. So when he clicks shift operations log, he has two options: shift in and shift out. Shift in is the information which he has to enter before he enters into his shift, and shift out consists of the information which he has to enter after his shift. So now let us just enter the shift in information. So let us give a name as hackathon. Let us select the shift time as 6 a.m. The select sector as northeast, set number 1, the machine as dragline, and supervisor ID as 1. So once we click submit, uh, we'll get a prompt saying data has been submitted successfully. Now, now let us move on to the shift out portion. So for the shift out, let us fill in the same information: hackathon for the full name, shift time 2 p.m., sector northeast, set number 1, the machine as dragline, and the amount of coal collected in kilograms. Let us just give it as 50 kg. And once it has been submitted, it directs us back to this page. Lastly, he has an option of safety measures. So once we click this, he has a checklist which he has to check one by one, and only after submitting this checklist can he exit from this